So, I say I'm doing the challenge and I'm going to head into the cancer research shop, see if there's anything. Thanks. Andy? Cheers. Thanks.
Yeah, you're alright.
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
That's treated. And you?
Hey guys, James here. Now I'm filming face on this time in the car so you can see me this time and I can actually see what I'm doing. So that might mean the titles are reversed on the camera here. But this is more of a trade-in video rather than showing you what I've got here. So I say, with me Moo Madness challenge that I've been asked to do, I did decide to trade in quite a few things from my collection. So I'm just going to show you what I've got to trade in this bag here, and I'll show you in a second. So obviously I just got the upgraded one, a twister, so that can go. I did buy this long before the Star Trek the Motion Picture, long before I got the 4K. Doesn't trade in for much, but again, needs to go. Then I do have my Star Trek Steelbooks. Star Trek 6, Final Frontier, Star Trek 4. Didn't have the Steelbook for the Wrath of Khan, but I've got the Blu-ray. And I say I've got these all on 4K now, so they can all go in Star Trek the Motion Picture. So they're all going. Yeah, and obviously Star Trek the Search for Spock. So these are all going to go. As I say, I have got them in a better format now. That will give me some space, and you know, doing the challenge helps with that. So I also had picked up a duplicate which I didn't realise I had, which was running on empty, which I actually already have. So again, that can get traded in. Don't get much for it, but it all helps and it all clears a bit of space, doesn't it? The Raven. Again, I have got, this is the one that Roy gave me. I'm going to trade it in. I said it was okay with that because I have got this in the 6 Gothic Tales. So he said I could trade that one in, so that was nice. So I'll do that. I also have Superman. Now this has been sitting, because I've got the Blu-ray boxes now, this single has been sitting in my trade pile for like 4 or 5 months. And it was always trading at 1p, but it's went up to 80p, so now's the time to get rid of it. There we go. And this is the one I was really, again, with the Steelbooks and this set here, I was really procrastinating over doing this or not. But Larry gave me these 3 sets and they've just been sitting on my shelf for a while, and still swirling. No, I've got to do it. I can always buy them back later on if I do it, and they might be cheaper then. So, you know, and I haven't watched them, and they've just sat there. And am I going to watch them? I honestly don't know if I would, because I've seen the first season and I stopped watching it, so I'm not 100% sure. So I've got season 1, 2 and 3 of Under the Dome. Again, it's for the space, and I was thinking about keeping the discs and putting them in my DVD cases, but that would, and I had them out and I done that, but I just thought that's just gonna ruin the sets. So that is what I'm gonna go and trade in there. Let's pop them all back in the bag. There we go. And I was in the charity shops earlier, and I've actually got a bag full in the boot, which are for trading for part of the challenge. But I'm not going to do it right now. But I am going to take this one thing in, because I was taking a risk on this one, I reckon. It's the Elder Scrolls PC online PC version Steelbook, and bought it for 5 and it trades for 10. But I didn't take the discs out because they were really hubs were really hard to get them out, so I really want to see if this one will work. So I'm going to take that in too. So off we go, and we'll trade in. So I'll reverse the camera, I'll pause it, I'll trade them in, and we'll see how we get on. Oh, so before we do, there's a charity shop here, so we'll have a wee check in that first. But to be honest with you, I've not found much in it the last few times I went, so we'll have a wee look. And I might do a little bit of filming in the CX for you too. So here we go. You know what, I've said I've not found anything lately, but for this challenge I'm going to start looking more often like I used to do, because it's more like opportunity, isn't it? So, yep, not much. Blue days under there, but again, not changed in weeks. So we'll move to the CX, which not far. It is right over there. So let's go pause this and we'll let it go in. We'll see how we get on. We're a bit busy, so we'll film while they're in. Couple of Masters of Cinema. Wild Crocodile. Nothing much has changed in my one for a while, to be honest with you. We also have this, which I've been eyeing up. In Wellington Post, I actually don't have that one. Yeah. Right, lesson learned. It was a risk and I shouldn't have took it. The £5 Elder Scrolls online, they'll only take it because it needs a digital code. So, there you go. So that was £5 down. I got these in the charity shop, which I'm about to trade in. Paid £3 for them. And I found this in the charity shop for £5 and you get £8 for it. So I'm going to trade that in too. And I also found this for £6. A complete Star Wars saga. But I might swap that out for my one. So we'll leave that for now. Let's just trade in another 2 box sets just now and get them out of the car. Right, let's go and do that. Hey folks, hopefully you've just seen clips, if I've edited them together, of me going to the charity shop and trading in CEX. So I did trade in the steelbooks, and now just over here, instead of steelbooks, that's not close enough, is it? Let's bring it a bit closer. Instead of steelbooks, I do have my 4K 6 Star Trek movies on the shelf there. So there we go. So, it's a wee bit high, this camera, there we go. That's better. So, I traded in the steelbooks, I traded in some other stuff. I got a £64 voucher in total. So that'll help me buy movies this month from CX. But, unfortunately, my CX doesn't have the movies I want. And if I buy them online, that would cost me £2 more in postage. And as you know, I try and collect on a budget, so I'm like, can I wait for the movies to appear in my CX or appear in an Edinburgh CX? I could do. So, let's not rush anything, is what I'm saying about buying it with the vouchers, but I will buy. So, a couple of things. I'll come and speak in front of the camera. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Right, I'll bring these things round. As I say, this is about tidying up, getting some space, making your collection rather than, just every movie under the sun. You could say movies that you like and you want, because that's what your collection should be. I do keep movies that maybe I don't like, because I like to give them a second chance sometimes, but if it's ones like that, I might put them in the Polly Pockets. So I'll just explain what I'm doing. So, you seen earlier in my last video that the 2012, that really nice slipcase I had for it. So, and the 2012, and I've got the Blu-ray, but now I've got the 4K. The 4K doesn't come with slipcover, but I've got another nice 2012 slipcase. So what I've done with it is I've put it on the 4K for now. And I know it's the 4K. And it doesn't say Blu-ray on the side like that. So look, I think I'll put that on my shelf up here. Don't know if you can see that, but I'll put that on the shelf up here. So I'm putting that on it. And that leaves me the 2012 to get decase or get rid of. Because that has got the Blu-ray in it. The other thing is that when I was in the charity shops, I did find this set, which is a Star Wars Complete Saga. Now, I was going to trade this in. I have actually got the Star Trek The Complete Saga, and this is actually a better copy than my one. So if it's allowed, Larry can put in the comments, because I'll not trade this in until tomorrow if he watches the video. If I'm allowed to keep that one, I will do, and I'll get rid of my one. Now, the thing with that is, right, look, this one's actually a lot thicker than my one. But there is logic behind my madness in this. Because this is a big thick box set, that can actually go up on my top shelf, and that actually gives me more space on my shelves for Blu-rays. Well, that's my logic. And I have also been looking at my movies, and I did keep that Chucky set, didn't I? And I found that I've got the first Child's Play, so that trades in for £2, so that tidies that up. I've also got the Cannonball 1 and 2, and I've also got the Cannonball Run on its own. Now, do I really need 2 copies of this? No. This actually trades in for £8, and this one, the Cannonball Run 1 and 2, is only £6, but that's both movies. This is the dilemma between being a collector and just liking to watch movies. Because if I was really into the movies, I'd keep this one. But this is just such a nice release. It's got the book, it's got the DVD, it's got the thing. Now, I might not trade any of them. What I might do is take Cannibal Run 2 out of here and put it in there on a 3-trayer. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So that's my dilemma on that one. And I bought this Steelbook 4K, and it's of a movie called Do the Right Thing, and I got it because it was on Zavvi for like £6 or something like that. And I bought 2 copies, and I traded one of them in, and I kept one for myself. But am I ever going to watch this movie? Is it anything I'm interested in? Don't know. And is it something that I really want in my collection? Again, I think I need to watch this one. And it trades for 10, so that might be another one that I trade in. So this challenge is really, really putting me to the test here. What I'm going to keep in my collection and what I've got. I was actually in the charity shops and they had Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, this version here, and it had a slipcover on it. It was £2. I was going to buy it just for the slipcover. Then I thought, no, I can't do that because I'm all doing the challenge. So I didn't. So that is okay because I'm doing the challenge. So that's what I'm doing. I've also, as I say, I've been looking at my Wizard of Oz. Do I really need the Wizard of Oz single edition? Probably not. Probably not. Because I do have the Wizard of Oz 3D. So, I mean, I'm not sure. Not sure on these ones. I've also got a lot of Doctor Who DVDs that I am not going to watch. Honestly, I'm not going to watch them. I didn't think I am. So I'll look at trading them into it. And this will tidy up my area a bit. And it'll make my collection look much better. And hopefully every movie that's in the collection is something that I'll want to watch, or I'm at least going to try and watch. I think my wife was making a derogatory noise there about me watching it all, but she's got her headphones on, so I don't think it was that.
Oh, what you just did about your wife?
I never said anything, dearest.
I heard you saying wife.
I said when I said I'm going to watch all the movies in my collection, my wife made a derogatory noise there, but then I realised you had your headphones on and you weren't listening to me.
No, it's burped.
Oh, that's
But
what.
it'll take you yonks to watch all that lot.
Well, when I retire, I've got all of this to watch, haven't I?
Okay, whatever. I'm going back to watch and see.
Okay, right. Well, I'll leave you to it, and I'll leave you guys to it. Once I put the video together, have a look at it all together, and I hope you enjoy it, as I am enjoying this challenge. So see you next time.